So today we're going to be continuing our deep dive into the achievements and getting them implemented into the game. We've got yesterday we did 1-1. We're going to start looking at 1-2 now. I'll show you that now. I've done a bit of work on the achievements UI, in-game UI. So that now operates essentially. Although it needs a home and it needs a bit more work, but it's mostly there. So there we are. They're all the images are in there for the various achievements. And this is going to be the full set of the first bout of achievements that's going into the game. So yeah, we've got the basics of the UI. Just to mention as well, this is going to be a shorter one, probably about 40 minutes. Just to warn you. Okay, so moving on. So we got the stuff into level 1-1. We'll be looking at 1-2. Ah, well, Copter. Good to have you with us. First person with us today, I believe. See how long you can stay today. It's not. I say it's not going to be a long one today. So, okay. So 1-2. Let's get my camera around the right way. Okay, so in this level, let's have a look at the achievements I've got down for it. Okay, so there's the standard win conditions. Okay, so task-wise, there's rapid growth, which is to win in win the level in 15 minutes on normal. Nope, which is to kill 10 funnel web spiders in the first 5 minutes. We're looking at the achievements in 1-2, so in subjugation. We're going to be looking to try and implement those, see how far we can get with it. Get your own eggs, which is to lose no eggs on insane mode. That one should be a tricky one. We'll see how possible it is. Win level subjugation, challenge active. Get a cricket to kill a funnel web spider. That one's. I don't actually know if that one's possible. We'll see. Okay. Anyway, let's open the level blueprint. Have a look what's going on. Okay, so this level's a bit more complicated than 1-1. It's got some initial variables there set up. Okay. So again, like the previous one, we should probably have an event. Set up achievements. Which gets run right early on. Something else I want to do as well is to display the achievements at the end of the level. So in the score screen, there's the box that appears at the end of the level. I want to display, it's the task achievements for the level that I want to display there. So I don't want to display whether you've completed the level or not, because those are relatively boring achievements, but I want to display the tasks so people know what the tasks are and they're highlighted to them on level completion. Okay, so achievement task. 1 to normal rapid growth, which is win the level, subjugation with 50 minutes on the timer. So this is going to be oh, it's game mode, wasn't it? To get the difficulty. Oh, I feel like I'm going to need a coffee in a minute already. Okay, so the timer one should be dead easy. Okay, so on easy mode, rapid growth is immediately set to failed. And normal. Oh, I'll turn that off. Okay, 1 sec. Okay, so it's 15 minutes. Okay, so that's that. So the timer one's dead easy for me to implement, actually, comparatively. Okay, so nope. Kill 10 funnel web spiders in the first 5 minutes. So here, for this one, we've actually got to look at the... Here we are. No, that's not it. Creature dies. Here it is. Right, so if a funnel web creature dies, again, we'll make a custom event up here. What's the just a custom event called nope, which is going to right. So we do need a timer for this one, actually. So it's going to be slightly harder than the other one. So 5 minutes, 60 times 5 is 300. Yep. But we're also going to do the other one as well. So failing nope is It's a little bit more tricky. Basically, we need a variable here. It's going to make it an integer. So if funnel web kill count is less than how many did we say? 10 funnel web spiders. If it's less than 10, then we Boolean if it's less than 10, then nope failed is true. If it's 10 or more, then nope failed will be set to false there. That's good. That should be fine now. We shouldn't need to do anything more than that. So all we're doing here is we are counting the numbers. Then at this point, at that exact point, we will decide whether we've succeeded or not. So that should be fine. I just need to make sure I call nope every time a funnel web dies. Okay, what's next? Lose no more than one egg to a slave maker's. Now, I reckon this shouldn't be so punishing. If a slave maker gets to the tile and picks up the egg, it should be fine. It's only if the slave maker makes it out of the nest with the egg that you get punished for it. So let's save this map at the minute. So I need to find the point where I know it's in the code somewhere because the narrator says, like, makes a comment about how many eggs were taken. And that's what I'm looking for, really. I think there's like something called count or something like that. Set up egg counting. Okay, so I'm going to have a look at the AI for the slave maker ants. Slave maker slaver AI. So it dispatches something called left with egg. Okay. So somewhere counts the stolen eggs. So there we go. Set stolen eggs. Right, I'm going to see if this gets reset. Yeah, so it resets that each count. But I can definitely get my claws in here. I'm never going to understand code properly, but I can't stop watching and or listening. Well, you never know. One day you might. Depends if you're actually interested in doing it or whether you're just intrigued by it. If you're intrigued by it, watching and not understanding isn't a bad thing. Okay, so here, what is called get your own eggs. I'm going to close the window because there's some weird noise going on outside. Eggs. I can eat 3 eggs. So after it sets the stolen eggs, so after 1 egg's been stolen, that's going to be set. So the life, if it's false, that gets set there. If get your own eggs is true, you fail. So basically this ball is acting as like your 1 life. So as soon as the first egg's stolen, we come up this path to fail. Okay. So with that in mind, okay, so there we have the various achievements. I believe that should work so far. So far, so good. Okay, so the mole cricket ones are going to be a little bit more challenging. Quite a bit more challenging, actually. Okay, so there's enemy of my enemy, which is to get the mole cricket to kill a funnel web spider. Now to do this, we've got to look at who's killed a creature. Studying game graphics, as it is right now. Ah. Hi Pactane, good to have you back with us. Okay, so this should be a link to the damaging creature. So when a funnel web dies, we should be able to see who killed it via that. So let's make enemy of my enemy. Name. So if the name's equal to mole cricket, then we succeed the achievement, I guess. So rather than having a failed here, we'll have a success. So, mole cricket, okay. I believe that's right. Now I need to call enemy of my enemy from somewhere. Is mole cricket versus slave maker possible? I don't actually know. I still actually don't know what the mole cricket funnel web thing would do. I haven't actually tried it yet. I will give it a go. We'll see what happens. We're going to have to give it a go to see if this triggers anyway. Right. Okay, so I might force the situation, see if we can check. this triggers. Okay, let's see if that triggers to start with.
This Formica Fusca Black Ant Queen has given birth to her first.
How long is it until the first mole cricket attacks?
Established their new territory in the earth. Above ground, a nearby colony of Formica sanguinea slave maker ants are on the lookout for would-be victims. These ants specialize in stealing larvae from neighboring nests and raising them as their own. If the black ant colony isn't prepared for the inevitable incursion, they may be wiped out entirely. Sigistria florentina, a funnel-web spider. She is large, fast, and equipped with a deep, powerful bite. Her lair is carpeted by sheets of silk woven between tripwires that radiate out from the entrance. She can detect even the slightest vibrations with her sensitive legs. Any ant that strays too close will be snapped away in the blink of an eye.
I'd say the underground movement's looking a lot better. Basically, my plan's going to be here to, as soon as the mole cricket spawns, grab it and drag it into the... I thought it was meant to say something if the challenge is active. He's meant to talk about your choice of home couldn't be worse. Maybe I missed it. Alright, Robo Boy. Just make sure the challenge actually is active. Let's have a look at the level code. $240. Well, there's the answer there. What is that? A nursery tile spawner. Yeah, it looks like the challenge should be active. See, because it's not a variable there, I can't actually look at it. We'll give it a minute. Was it 240 seconds? We'll give it 4 minutes. Oh, there we are.
A mole cricket is burrowing into the nest. The ants must mount a defense quickly, or their brood will be forfeit.
Okay. Right, I think... Okay, so it's clear that the mole crickets are killable by the... Well, they are enemies. However, I need to set it up now so the funnel web spider doesn't murder the cricket before it has a chance to react. Because trying to distract the funnel web spider enough to kill it, for the cricket to kill it, is going to be really difficult. I don't think we need to make the achievement that difficult to get. So I think basically the funnel web shouldn't be able to attack the cricket. I think I can force that just by preventing the crickets from being picked up. Okay. Let's give that a go. This will affect other aspects of the game as well. However, I don't think it'll affect them that negatively. There's not that many things that pick up. And to be honest, I really don't think mole crickets should be picked up. I think this is possible. I think basically the way you'll have to do it, the best way of doing it will be to do something like build it, like tunnel through here, there and there, so you've tunneled through, then build a nursery here, or tunnel through here into here, right through this funnel web's nest, but turn combat off as you're walking through. Build some nurseries here, and then let the cricket spawn. Then make the cricket spawn there, so it walks through this area. I think it's fully possible. You just have to play around trying to get the achievement. Anyway, so the funnel web needs to not be able to attack the mole cricket. So I need to change stats on the mole cricket, I think. 1 second. Just editing the stat sheet. It'll take me a moment. Content, assets, data, creature stats.csv. That's the one. One sec. Mole cricket. Cannot. I think it's those. So if I turn on cannot be picked up and cannot be executed, that should deal with it. Okay, so the game should try and re-import them now. There we are. Okay, and to speed up the test, I'm just going to change this quickly to 20 seconds. Change it back to 240 afterwards.
blissful Mikofuska Black Ant Queen has given birth to her first brood. While the workers established their new territory in the earth, above ground, a nearby colony of...
They won't actually start spawning, I don't believe, until I've actually got some other tiles.
These ants specialize in stealing...
As soon as that gets built, there should be one spawn.
If the black ant colony isn't prepared for the inevitable incursion, it may be wiped out entirely. A mole cricket is burrowing into the nest. The ants must mount a defense quickly, or their brood will be forfeit. Unfortunately, the queen chose her colony's home poorly. This earth is infested with Grillatapa.
There.
The
So
European mole cricket,
there we go.
growing up to 45 millimeters in length.
Brilliant.
These beasts are masters of tumbling. The crickets have had their fill of roots for the day, and are now...
Okay, so that worked exactly how I'd hoped. Fabtabulous. Hello, Slenderbones here. So mantis can also swallow mole crickets, right? They could, yes, but not anymore because I've changed it. There's a few other things as well. Spiders, like the large wolves, beach wolf spiders, they can eat creatures as well. They don't do it anywhere near as frequently as the mantis, but they can. That's how they heal. Okay, so that worked. That was enemy of my enemy. And then there's one last one, which is I can eat 50 eggs. Which is to win it with the challenge on insane mode and lose 50 eggs. Now, to do that, I believe I'm already counting the eggs that get taken. Or am I? No, I'm not. I'm just flagging the achievement. I need to count them. In fact, if I'm counting them anyway, I may as well use both for the achievement. Total eggs lots count. Actually, I can just increment it, can't I? Because this never gets reset like the other variable, I should just literally be able to do that. So let's get rid of get your own eggs life. And instead say so if the egg count is greater than 1, it's warm in here now. That vehicle seems to have gone quiet. Open the window again. Okay, so the get your own eggs count is greater than 1. So total egg loss count, increment it. If that's greater than 1, then we fail get your own eggs. However, the other one, the other achievement, is going to be dealt with at the end of the level. Although I did want to tell people when the moment that they failed something. Although this one doesn't work like that. this is the moment that you succeed something. So yeah, this is what we were talking about yesterday. So I need that success message, but that was set up in level 1.1. I think I now need to move that into the level methods. So I'll do that now, but to do that I'm going to move it back into 1.1. It's only a short stream today, guys. Just a pre-warning. Another 5-10 minutes and that'll be it for today. Afraid I do not have time for any more today. Alright, so there's something called, not challenge warning, check achievements. Achievement message. Okay, it's this. Okay, so I'm gonna instead put this into level methods. Just gonna sit there generally somewhere so it can be called. Okay, so what do we need? We need achievement name, success, ending happened. No, it's 3 inputs. Okay. No. No. That's a text, it's not a name. I think that's that. Yeah, it is. Don't miss. Okay, so that should be that there. Now I want to change level 1.1. Okay, going as quick as I can. If you're looking at what I'm doing, although I'm sure one of those is meant to be a success. I didn't see a success. I think it's this one. What's 1-1 challenge insane? After 50 mile cricket squad. It's greater than 49. It gives the message success. Yeah, that's what I'm missing there. Okay. Caught the end of a stream. It's only a short stream, this one, I'm afraid. It's ending in a minute. It's been about 40 minutes, 50 minutes. It's only a short one. Fortunately, I haven't got time. Sorry, Project Zero. Okay, so going back to 1-2, I've literally got 2 minutes left. Right. So, yeah. Level methods. Achievement message. Oh, damn it. Oh, I'm going to have to find that later. Okay, so we managed to get most of the achievements into 1-2, actually. That was pretty good going for the short amount of time we've had there. It's not finished yet on 1-2. 1-1, we got it working completely, but I still need to do the moment that actually triggers them all. Does the final check and triggers them when you win the level. And I also want to add in the achievements at the end of the level. So I'll do all that probably later this afternoon when I've got time. Next week, I'm hoping to go back and test the side levels that we were making a while ago, because certainly the underground ones should now be in a state where they can be tested. So there's the big one where you got to kill the whip spider, and there's one where, what was the other underground one? Oh yeah, the holdout extreme. Both of those should be in a state we can test them now. So we'll do that next week. I see Royal 7 upgrade. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Right. Anyway, thanks very much for joining the stream. Hopefully see you next week. Definitely on Thursday, but with any luck, I might be able to slip in a couple of shorter extra streams earlier in the week. So yeah, see you then. Thanks for joining me for this shorter stream. See you next time.